teeny tiny little steer pen here. And who these little handsome fellas are hiding over here? Hi guys. So this is Charlie, Mac, and Frank. And Charlie, Mac, and Frank are dinner. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna say that to you. They will be dinner in the future, but right now what they are is super duper cutie pies. These are Herefords, folks. So I just picked up these 3 boys because I need to feed my family. And what I got is a bunch of girls. And right now, I haven't had any steers and I kept my girls for breeding. So that becomes a little bit of a dilemma for beef because what are you gonna do? You know, these guys right here, I'm gonna have to raise these for 1.5 years just to get them up to size. So, boy, there's no meat for 1.5 years. You start waiting and it takes a long time. So, a friend of mine had these 3 boys and I picked them up, 3 of them for $1,800. I'm sure a lot of you back east are gonna cringe at that price. But out here in California, man, beef's a tricky one. If you don't breed yourself, you're gonna pay top dollar. And the cheapest I could get these little guys for was $600 each. They were bulls and we got them. My friend, he's an old countryman, and boy, he just brought them over and castrated them that second when he brought them over. So they're all steers now, and they're timid of me. You know, I just got them a couple weeks ago and we're on quarantine. I don't know if you folks, I'll shoo them back here so you can take a little peek, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with quarantine, but when we're dealing with livestock and they don't come from my farm and they come from an outside source, we quarantine. We cannot risk anybody getting a sickness. Now, everything always looks healthy, you know. You're not gonna see sickness right away. That's why you quarantine for at least a month or 2. Because if one of them came down with snotty nose diarrhea and got sick and I got him in with my girls, we could lose everybody. We don't want to have to treat everybody. So quarantine is essential, whether you're bringing in new chickens, whatever. I don't care what it is. I highly suggest you do not mix it in with your group. Keep them separate so you can just monitor and make sure that everybody's doing okay. And these boys pretty much will eventually be like Violet and the rest of them, loving all over me. Oh, there's Violet.
In the background.
Violet doesn't even want to play with the boys. It's funny, I brought her over just to introduce her and she's like, I'm not a cow, so I don't understand. Violet thinks she's human. Anyway, so, you know, Charlie, Mac, and Frank are going to be some really, really good beef in the future. And for all you raising beef, you know, no, they don't live in this pen. They are quarantined, yes. This pen is to keep them safe so everybody stays healthy during hard times. But these, again, are Herefords. And if you guys have never had one, it's just a really incredible temperament of a cow, very calm. I love the nature of these guys, and I like the taste of them even more. So we're gonna move on and show you some more animals.